Hello there, and welcome to Pink Milk. I'm Brian. Let's have a kiki with David Shayne, Ken Cunningham, writer-director of Lego Star Wars Summer Vacation. Are you ready? Because I am. Drink up! Hello there! Are you a Lego fan? I'm a Lego fan. Are you a summer vacation fan? I'm a summer vacation fan. That's right. If you are, and I am, you know what that means? We can kiki, we can be friends. So, why don't you go ahead and smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring my bell so you're notified every time we drop a new video or a live stream comes out every Friday at 9:30 Eastern Time. I had the great pleasure of sitting down one-on-one with David Shayne and Ken Cunningham, writer-director of Lego Star Wars Summer Vacation, coming to DisneyPlus on August 5th. Make sure to watch it. If you're a Patreon of Pink Milk, we're going to have a little watch party on our Discord channel, and it's going to be a rootin' tootin' good time. Woohoo! I'm so excited for you to watch this interview. It was a really, really great time. Ken and David were amazing. They were so much fun. There's a lot of Speedo talk. Just remember, see a Speedo, take a shot, biggest takeaway from this entire special. So anyways, stop listening to me and listen to me ask some questions from two really fun, cool dudes. Are you ready? Let's get into this thing.
Hey there, how are you all doing this fine summer vacation morning?
Excellent. It's nice to see. I see we're all on the same virtual beach too, Brian. That's good. I like that you came onto the beach with us.
You know, I did. We're a little far away, but I can see you. So we're waving. Hello.
Hello.
Watch for the bricks. I've heard a couple people complain that they stepped on some bricks that are hidden under the stand, and you know.
Oh yeah, those suckers hurt. You step on them wrong, right in the toes.
It's a pleasure, my friends. It's a pleasure. I was at Star Wars Celebration for the Lego panel to see this, so very well done. That trailer was everything. David, you were there, right?
I was there indeed. I'm going to apologize now if I recycle a joke.
No, that's okay. It's okay. The only thing I have to say is I sat in the wrong chair and I did not come home with an Xbox. So I was a little bummed. Sorry. I was a little bummed.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I me neither. For what it's worth.
Okay, really? Oh,
yeah. I didn't get one either.
That ain't cool. Hey, let me kick this off with a real life question. And what would your dream summer vacation be?
Oh, Ken, you want?
Oh, you're gonna punt that to me.
I won't.
So context. Like, are you talking Star Wars fandom, or are you just talking like general?
Let's talk general. Let's get to know the two of you outside of Star Wars for a quick second.
Okay, well, for me, it's like hanging near water, but not necessarily on the beach because I find beaches hot. So I like being there's a beach over there, but there's some trees, and I'm just behind the beach in the trees. I've got a book, or I've got my Kindle with a lot of books. And my daughter and my wife can go play on the beach, and I can read and hang out with the dog. And that for me is kind of like the perfect way to do the holiday.
Love it.
See, this is really eerie. This is why Ken and I get along. I was pretty much going to say the same thing. I do love a lake and a pile of books, and sitting in the sun with my wife and my two daughters, and getting to hang out and play and jump in the water. But now I feel like to do something different. So instead I'm going to go with, I'll do alpine heliskiing, like a helicopter to drop me into the mountains. I'm scared of heights. I'm a terrible skier. That would be my dream vacation, is to actually be able to do that and not, go down the hill in crushing fear.
I love that. That's very well done. And I'm assuming the two of you related very much to Rey then on her summer vacation.
Yeah, right. It's autobiographical. Yeah. I often Ken, I'll speak for you, Ken. We both travel with Jedi techs wherever possible. And
yeah, I've always got mine in my back pocket. And
mm-hmm.
you never know when you need it, really.
Yeah. care what Yoda said, Nate. They're actually a great read. They're super interesting. I completely disagree. Pardon me for me to tell Yoda that Yoda's wrong, but no, they're great. Well, Brian, now I'm curious. What's your dream vacation? Since we're asking.
My dream vacation would probably be heading to Endor because Lake Ewok looked pretty great.
Did look nice. Yeah, I mean,
let's go there.
If we're going in universe, that was the campground's a little rundown, but that's okay. I got jet skiing.
You skip the campground and just go hang out.
Yeah.
Go hang out in the water.
I think dream vacation though. I live on the West Coast, and so we just 2 summers ago went to North Carolina and went to the Outer Banks, and that was pretty great.
Oh wow,
that was pretty great.
Yeah, that sounds pretty nice.
It's hard to beat that. So Lego Star Wars has done a really, really great job at building the bridge between all 3 trilogies. David, this is probably more specifically for you. Do you have an easier time writing for one than the other?
Writing for one
one trilogy, yeah, like the characters or whatnot.
No, not really. I mean, here's the thing. Everybody sitting on this call is a Star Wars fan, and we love it all. So no, actually, it's quite the opposite. The real fun for me is getting to play in all of these different universes and or I should say different. It's one universe. All these different timelines. Going all the way back from the prequels right up through 9, and obviously the special takes place slightly after. So no, it's such a joy to get to imagine all those kids, all those characters. Early on when we were doing this, the first one in the holiday special, when we talk about it, there's the moment, if you remember, where everybody comes through the portal and they come crashing down. They all land on Tatooine, and we refer to that very early on as what we call the bucket dump moment, which is when a kid takes their Legos and they dump them all out on the table, and the kid doesn't care about timelines and will have characters from different times interacting, and so. Particularly in that special, it was a way to do that. And again, this is in all 3 is sort of one big giant bucket dump. It's like, ooh, what do I get to play? We get to play with this over here. Now we get to go with this. We can bring this ship in. Now let's see what happens on the Millennium Falcon. So they are all an incredible joy to write for. And also, our cast is so good. So then there's this moment where you hear these words spoken out loud, and it's one thing to put them on the page and hear them, and then you hear the actors do it, and it's hard not to get giddy and goofy. Ken and I got to do the first one a bit in person, so sort of elbowing each other in the booth. The last 2 we've had to do virtually over Zoom. We're sort of, they do that, and then just sort of knowing what's coming next. That Ken and the whole crew at Atomic, like them watching them bring that to life is really fun. There's a very long-winded answer to your short question, which is no, all the characters are fun.
I love the bucket dump. I love the idea of all of Star Wars is Star Wars, and we love it all, and we want to see them all like mixed up together. I think it's perfect. It's great. It's wonderful. How about a favorite character to work with? Ken, you want to start off with this one?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, for me, it's the Gonk Droid. I love the Gonk Droid. Always been a big fan, even, way back when. I loved the Gonk Droid, and I look for opportunities to put little background gags with them everywhere. And David knows
love
it's
it.
For me, that's the answer.
Yeah,
I love it. I'm looking at the Gonk Droid on my shelf right now, right above my computer.
I love it. I've said this. We talk about this all the time. The relationship between Vader and Emperor is so fun and funny, and just again knowing that, listening to our actors just turn that into this whole thing when Trevor just goes off on the Emperor. It's really hard not to get giddy. This special was also really fun. I'd worked on Freemaker Adventures with Bill and Bob, and it was really fun to bring. Oh, thank you. It was really fun to bring back Valeria and Wick and get to write for them again. They're great characters. Tom Lennon and Yvette Nicole Brown just bring them to life, and so those were really fun. It was great to have those. Those characters were created for Freemaker for the Lego Star Wars universe. It was nice to have them in there. So those are really great, and so that was also that on this special was a particular joy.
I love it. put a little pin on Wick right now because we're going to circle back to him in a minute.
Okay.
I have one question. It's a little more serious and important, especially for our audience and hopefully all audiences, before we go off the rails and have some laughs, I hope. Lego's done an amazing job with representation, and it's been able to go to places that other series haven't been able to go to, from at least from my perspective, and it's something I really appreciate, especially Storm Pilot, Finpo. Like, there's no doubt they're husbands anyways, and in Lego, to me, it's just completely obvious. Their little arm around each other in the video game for the Skywalker saga does not go unnoticed. The little looks they give does not go unnoticed. And Finn, being the ultimate husband that he is, as Poe gets carried away in this special and everyone's kind of ripping on him, Finn's there to stand up for him. And I really, really adore that. I think it's wonderful. It's very reflective of at least my marriage. And it's great. It's wonderful. How do you feel about those things, and what makes it so important to you to bring those things in?
I think it's really lovely. I can't speak to the video game. We actually, neither of us work on the video game, so that's its own separate creature. But it actually really touches me that you see in their relationship something that reflects you and your husband, and I think that's really wonderful. I would love on our end to claim that's all purely intentional. I do think there's a universality to it. So I find that really touching. You said you were going to be serious. You caught me. You totally got me. You got me. Well done, Brian.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't again, we can't take credit for that being extremely intentional, but there is this kind of, you make this attempt to make your material relatable to everybody. And so you try and have an openness about these things, and keep it as relatable for everybody as possible. So yeah, I'm with David. I'm really touched that it touches you that way. That's really great.
Yeah,
very much so.
I think sorry, go ahead. No.
Well, on with that. Also, just to put a little seed in for a next special. Yeah. Especially for my youngest son, Michael, who is a massive Freemaker fan. So that's who I watch Freemaker with. It's great. And the All-Stars, we love all that stuff, right? Din Cobb needs to come. So it's Cobb Vanth and Din Djarin, another very much of a couple. I really need that in Star Wars Lego, maybe even intentionally, just to prove my son Michael wrong, because he tells me that they're not husbands and I need to move on.
Got it. Right. Speak it into the universe. The more these in particular, the more our fans react and ask for more. Never say never, right?
I love it. Okay, Din Cobb. Put it right there.
It's right here.
Move it to the front. Move it to the front.
Right here. Just put it right in the bald spot. It'll go right here.
No, forward.
I love it. I have to say, I felt so seen in this whole film, especially once we land to Endor, because I am a Return of the Jedi kid, so Ewoks are my everything. Let's go Team Ewok. And then we meet your friend that you're excited to bring back, and he is building what I would like to call a B&B right there on Endor. And in my mind, he's shooting an HGTV special and building one room at a time. There's gonna be a theme room, there's gonna be Princess Nisa's room, Wicket's room, whatever it might be. Where did that idea come from?
Brian, that's fantastic. That idea came from what you just said right now. I want to see that whole backstory. We knew we wanted to bring Wick back. He's always had a bit of a business streak in him, and we thought it would be fun to see him do that. And it really sort of we as we were sort of writing this Han and Leia story and knew we wanted to tell that story and do it specifically a family vacation, a very kind of National Lampoon Vacation style family vacation story, and that's an intergenerational. We have a parent child relationship, so we knew we wanted to do that. We thought Endor would be fun, and then let's bring Wick back. So it all sort of it all kind of flowed out of that. And, you know, often you just start saying, oh, I like this thing and I like this thing. And very much like Legos, kind of going back to that bucket dump, you're like, oh, what if we put it together this way? Now I totally want to see this HGTV. You're right. There's an amazing backstory of why did Wick do that? And there was a whole other thing. I remember, Ken, we talked about where it was like, and it's reflected there. We just kind of ran out of time of just like the Ewoks don't want this guy here. You know, you got this whole kind of gentrification thing going on. But you're right. Like it would definitely be a theme in every room. You're 100% right. Big log cabins. I love this. I want to do this.
Are you open to like YouTube shorts? These would be great YouTube shorts.
I'll say again, speak it into existence. Let's try. I would love it.
Letter campaign. Do a letter campaign. Come on.
Question. There we go. Actually, like I'm going to tweet it right now. Hashtag make Wick's B&B happen. That's what it's going to be. There we go. The question for the both of you. Team board short or team Speedo?
Speedo all the way.
Yeah.
Well, in fact, okay, so right, you know, we've got little triangles there, but prior to lighting, those triangles don't show up, so you just got like, you know, full on thong.
I think out of deference, I would love to say I'm Team Speedo, but I think out of deference to everybody, nobody wants to see that. So I'm going to have to go through this. I'm the guy wearing a hoodie on the beach. That should tell you everything you need to know. I'm team coverage. This kid burns fast.
Team coverage. I love it.
Yeah, I'm team SPF 75.
Okay. Oh, well, okay. In that context, if we're talking about us wearing them, yeah, no, I'm not doing this. In my younger days, prior to being 30 or so, yeah, I could have pulled it off. I can't pull it off now.
Oh, yes, you can. Yes, you can. We all can. Embrace it. Like I said, we're going to go off the rails. I've never been more seen in my entire life. And now I really just like next hour celebration. I think I will go as a stormtrooper helmet with some Speedos on because it was the greatest thing I've ever seen.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Very excited.
Please, are you going to go as a stormtrooper or as a Lego stormtrooper? You're going stormtrooper. You're going to bring it back into the.
Oh no, yeah, we'll do. You know, maybe Sunday or Saturday I'll do a Lego and Sunday I'll do live action. Like you know.
I like this
live action. There we go.
It feels like the helmet stayed the same, but the hands. That's going to be the.
There we go. Yeah. There we go. So whose idea was that? Because I think it's hilarious, and I don't think I've ever seen it before in Star Wars, right?
I mean, that was like, I think that just came, David, like that was just a meeting. I mean, on some levels, it was kind of a thing where we just needed more background characters than we had. And we were kind of batting around ideas in a meeting. And yeah, I forget who that came from, but yeah. And then once the idea was there, it was like, oh my God.
Well done.
Yeah, kind of your point, but like you see these things, you go, could we do this? And then you see like, we have to do this. We don't have a choice. And I mean, I'm sure that has to be Kevin and his team, right, Ken?
Yeah, although my memory is like, because we were just talking about, we were trying to like solve the problem of background characters. And then, you know, we had all these characters but it didn't feel right on the beach. You know, like the background characters we had. So yeah, then we started batting around in like one of our Wednesday meetings, like, you know, so what do we, and it got into like, what would Star Wars holiday wear be? You know, like just going down these weird rabbit holes. And yeah, that's where we sort of ended up.
So, it's one of these amazing things, Brian. Like you'll all of a sudden you'll be presented with 10 floral patterns. You're like, so which one should it be? We've got room to use 3 of them. And you look at these email chains. Let's use number 1 and number 4, and we need blue and yellow. But I don't know, the red and green feels too Christmassy. I mean, just like, and you have this morning like, that's my job. That's the best job in the world. So,
oh, that's so amazing. I appreciate the two of you so much. Thank you again for Speedos and Star Wars. Thank you for the new drinking game. See a Speedo, take a shot. It's going to be great. That's very family friendly, I'm sure. Parents do that when your kids are being babysat by somebody else. Yeah, and they're not home.
Take a shot of orange juice. It's okay.
There we go. Oh, well, thank you. I want to leave you with just one pitch. to make it intentional, June Pride special. I'm telling you, Storm Pilot is a thing. Din Cobb is a thing. In The Mandalorian, we found out that the Marshal has taken over Mos Pelgo, calls it Freetown, a.k.a. I call it the Palm Springs of Star Wars. We need a wedding special. And let's do it.
But speak it into the universe, my friend.
All right.
It's fantastic. Keep speaking it out.
Campaign. Letter campaign, email campaign.
All right. Thank you very, very much, my friends.
Cool. Thank you. Very nice to meet you.
They not the absolute best. They're fantastic. I adore them. They're great. Wonderful. Thank you, David. Thank you, Ken, for hanging out with me and getting a little out there. Thank you for the serious talks too, but mostly thank you for the Speedo talk. That's what really mattered to me. Let's be real. It was so much fun. Don't forget to watch Lego Star Wars Summer Vacation on August 5th on DisneyPlus. It's going to be a good time. It's going to be a really, really good time. I promise. I can't wait to watch it again with my entire family. It's going to be fun. Don't forget to follow us on socials at Serving Pink Milk on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, right here on YouTube. If you're queer, you have an iPhone, head on over to the App Store, look for Queer Spaces, find us on there, Queer, Star Wars. We have a lot of fun talking Star Wars, all of those things. And until the next one, drink up. Fun. Also, it came out at like a really good time because if you're on the West Coast like I am, it's like the end of summer and our kids are all about to go to school. And so like summer vacation is the last Friday before my kids come to school or go to school, excuse me. And it's really more a vacation for myself, right? Am I right? I'm gonna party like I'm Lando on Endor, just like this. The entire time, because I'm going to pack them up, send them in their backpacks, and then head on their way, and I'm going to have a really quiet house. It's going to be great.